After arriving in Australia, I find the coffee culture here super wonderful and that there are a lot of cafes all around the city. So I've decided to dedicate myself in exploring different cafes as much as I can. Welcome to my cafe adventure series. First up is the 1982 Food and Coffee, located in Subiaco. They have a nice and relaxing atmosphere and serves a variety of specialty coffee as well as fresh and organic food. My partner got this hot chocolate with ham and cheese croissant. And I decided to get this almond Danish and an iced latte. One fact about me is that I suck at drinking hot drinks. Nekojita, as the Japanese would call it, or cat tongue. Someone who can't handle hot stuff. I would literally wait for 10 minutes before drinking my hot coffee sometimes. But this time we were somewhat in a hurry because we had somewhere else to go, so I didn't have time for a hot drink. I was literally 2 bites into my Danish and Matt's almost done with his. I took another bite and I looked at his plate and it literally disappeared. Evaporate. Gone. Like magic. So it took a bit more time before I finished mine and everything was really great. The bread was made fresh, the coffee's nicely done, and the hot chocolate that I tried was also really pleasant. Overall bill was $20.22. We were strolling around a nearby park when Matt told me of a cafe nearby we can try. Cup & Co. is located around the corner of this developing apartment complex. The mood is really calming and there's a nice afternoon breeze going around the cafe too. I got my first cappuccino upon arriving in Australia, and this one looks amazing and has such a nice quality taste too. Since it's brunch, I decided to get this breakfast waffle, or breaky waffle as the Australians would call it. Matt just had this caramel slice that I swear I didn't see him take a bite and suddenly vanished. We were having a nice chat and the coffee really lifted my mood for today. The breaky waffle was so great and really filling. Overall bill was $36.50. For our last cafe, it was such a nice sunny day when we drove around Wembley and decided to have brunch at Lawley's Bakery Cafe. Apparently, they have multiple branches and they're famous for their pastries, bread, cakes, and coffee. This branch in particular has a really welcoming vibe. Lots of pastries in display, very tempting to take one of everything. Breads, cakes, and tarts looking amazing and fresh. I didn't want anything too big, so I went for this steak cheese bacon pie and chose this orange almond slice for dessert. But they do have a menu full of breakfast options as well. Sitting down, I got to appreciate all the posters on the wall, and I thought they were for decoration, but they're actually for upcoming events around the area. The coffee I chose was a classic flat white. I had to search up what a flat white was, and basically it's a latte without the foam layer. Please correct me if I'm wrong. For personal preference, I added 2 stevia to my drink. The steak pie had such a nice crust to it. It also has a generous filling and very pleasant to eat overall. It distinctly reminds me of Filipino beefsteak or bistek a lot. For Matt, he got eggs benedict, or eggs benny as Australians would call it, like they do with all other words by shortcutting and adding E to the end. I had a head start in eating my pie, but in the end it was actually really close. He almost finished before me again. For dessert, we shared this orange and almond slice. As for the taste, I find the citrus flavor really overwhelming. It's still good though, but I couldn't find the nutty taste of the almond at all. I assume they used almond flour rather than actually incorporating whole almonds. After finishing the dessert, it actually feels like I ate a whole orange, so I had to wash down the acidity with my remaining coffee. I really love my flat white, super aromatic and just the right bitterness. We were both really full and satisfied in the end. Overall bill was $37.30. And that's all for my first cafe adventure vlog. Do you guys have any cafe suggestions for me to try? Let me know in the comments down below. And remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!